Hi, how are you doing? This is Tim with Guard Digital Marketing. So I got this video coming to you as promised with some few simple tips and tricks you guys can use to start to improve some online traffic. So I have the homepage of the website pulled up, so we'll dive into this in just a little bit. I always like to take a look at a Google search page here. So I typed in a phrase that would be considered quote unquote a buyer intent keyword. So basically a location attached to a type of service that somebody looking for these services, in this case roofing, within the St. Louis area, would search for to find a company to do that for them. Now, these are the type of words that you want to rank for on a homepage of Google so that these people can find you a lot easier, right? Now, there's ways, of course, to rank on a homepage. Now, there's typically three different ways. That's going to be ads, and we're seeing three right here, Google guaranteed ads, and then actually an ad within this Google Map Pack as well. So obviously you have to pay to play to be up here. Now, these do convert very nicely, typically about 30 to 40%. So not a bad idea if you're looking for fast ROI. Obviously, it's not organic when it comes to it, so some people do steer away from these, but overall, not a bad option. Now, the next thing you can always rank within is this Google Map Pack. Excluding the ad here, the top three organically are always going to be shown within here. And this is crucial because most people never hit this More Businesses button. So most people are going to stick within these top three. And then, of course, if they're picking from these top three, they're never going to come down here and see the organic listings of the Google page itself. So, again, very crucial to be within here as well as the section below the map pack here, the organic listings. Now, to be within here, of course, you just need a Google business profile. Make sure it's optimized out, everything of that nature, build citations, so on and so forth. Now, for the Google listing here, we are going to see some directories. That's always, fairly common when it comes to searching for roofing. Now, the first company we're seeing here is St. Louis Roofing Co. I'm not going to choose them to do a comparison just because of the keyword that I typed in their company name. So their company name is the keyword, so they're going to rank much more highly for it. So they're it's almost a cheat code almost in that sense for this keyword when it comes down to it. So we'll choose the second one. Since they have to do a little bit more to start to outrank or rank within this page first off. So those are the three ways to start ranking within a Google page here, which again is crucial to bringing in traffic and turning that into paying customers, of course. Now, taking a look at the homepage, I know you guys are right across the border here into Illinois. So it looks like you guys, I'm sure you come to the Missouri side, but I'm not quite sure. So you can, let me know that and some feedback in the video. And if I need to, I can always redo the video to kind of keep it more customized to just the Metro East side. But let's get to the point of the video here. I always like to look at a homepage of a website. Main reason is there's a sweet spot when it comes to content and homepages that Google likes to see. And what that happens to be is 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on your homepage alone. Now, when we scroll through, we can see our major section of content is right here. So we are definitely shy when it comes to that sweet spot of 1,500 to 2,000 words. Now, what that allows you to do is for every 150 of those words, you should have one of those buyer intent keywords within your website. So let's see here if I can see one right off the bat. I always like to see if I can see a keyword just so I can show you again. They're going to be similar to how I was saying in your page, the Google search page. So something like, Roofing St. Louis or Roofing St. Louis Mo or Roofing Companies Collinsville, Illinois. Those are all different phrases that we consider buyer intent keywords. So just going through on the homepage, I didn't see too much of that going on. So this is going to be one. It's not going to include these three, but this is one. So siding specialist in St. Louis Metro East area. That might be a keyword that somebody searches. It's probably a little bit too extravagant, but like sighting specialist in St. Louis, that'll probably pop up. So that's like a buyer intent keyword that I'm talking about that you can embed within your homepage. Now, next thing I always do is I take your guys' website or URL and put it into this paid program called Eris. Now it pulls up a dashboard of numbers. A lot of them I can dive in to get a lot more detail on them. But for the sake of the video, to do a quick comparison too, keeping it short and to not bore you to death, of course, we're going to stick to these dashboard numbers. So first couple of numbers we're going to see are two different rankings or ratings from Google that all have to do with power and trust that Google has with your website. And first one is for the website itself, and the second one, the UR, is for the homepage in this instance. So these are ranked out of 100. So as we can tell right off the bat, not a ton of trust that Google has within your website yet. So they're not granting you tons of power. Now, you got to build trust and power within Google through these backlinks that come from these referring domains. So you want to make sure, obviously, you're building up more quantity when it comes to this, but also make sure they are of the highest quality that you can obtain as well. You want to make sure these referring domains that you're getting the backlinks from already have power and trust within Google, so that, again, kind of reflects back onto your website and creates more power and trust within your website then as well, okay? Now, you have about 70 keywords within your website, so not horrible there. Definitely for a roofing website, somewhere between 50 and 100 is probably nice. You could probably even go up to 150 depending on how many service areas you have. But keeping all this in mind, you're bringing in about 25 people a month traffic to the website, okay? Now, let's do, again, a quick comparison. This is that second ranked one in St. Louis, Ferguson Roofing. So we can see right off the bat their DR and UR are considerably higher. Again, out of 100, this may seem low, but typically once you're within between 30 and 40, you've really started to build a lot of trust, and you're most likely within the top 10 to 20% of all websites when it comes to trust and power within Google. So obtaining a 30 or 40 is really nice, and you'll start to rank for all the keywords that are within your website. Now you can see just from the sheer amount of backlinks and referring domains that they have, that's why they've built up this power and trust within Google. Now that allows them to then rank more highly within the top pages of Google for each of these keywords that they have. And as we can see what that can bring in, almost 3,000 people to the website every month. So this is the amount of traffic that you miss out on or potential paying customers, every month. When you don't do this correctly, have your homepage optimized, or your whole website rather, in that case, you're not building power and trust through these backlinks. And really, you just need to make sure all your keywords too are for buyer intent keywords. So you're not just bringing in any traffic, you're also bringing in the traffic that's going to pay you to do services. So I do hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you got some value or some information from it. If not, I'd love to hear that, as well as, any type of feedback helps me out a ton. And then, of course, if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. And you can do that email, phone call, or text. That's all within the email that I send this video in, so it's super easy to reach out to me. And then I just do want to say thank you, and I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to watch the video.